obviously, with Dr. Ryan Lowry of ketogenic.com, and we've got a big announcement in store today. Really big, something that we're so excited to share because it's a big deal, and it's coming to Metabolic Health Summit 2020. I could not be more excited. For those of you who don't know, Metabolic Health Summit is a scientific conference, really the leading international scientific conference on metabolic health, and you'll learn the very latest science on the ketogenic diet as well as metabolic therapies and their application in everything from cancer to Alzheimer's to human performance and optimization. It's really an incredible experience. January 30th through February 2nd, 2020. And I see Dr. Ryan Lowry is watching. I'm going to invite you in here so we can share the big news. Let's bring you on camera. It's been a while since I've seen you. Looking forward to... Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you? Long time no see. I mean, face to face, really, right?
I know, right? Things are great.
It's a really exciting time when it comes to the ketogenic diet, metabolic therapies. I mean, I remember years ago, like you and I talking about it, along with Dr. Jacob Wilson, and feeling like we're this like very small little group of people, and everybody else was like, you really shouldn't do that. Your heart's going to explode. It's really terrible. And now everybody's talking about the ketogenic diet, which is really exciting, but we have such a job to do in terms of really rewarding those that are doing it right, and also talking about the science as well, to really push this movement forward in a very reputable and respectful way, because that's how we can make change happen, right? And I know you're right there with me on that.
That's right, 100%. And I think there's some incredible people in the space that are really doing work that people aren't even just hearing about yet. Like, there's a lot of work being done, and people are just studying everything, like you talked about, from cancer to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, traumatic brain injury, and just a lot of aspects, like we said, beyond body composition, and they're doing it the right way. They're using science, they're educating people, and that's an incredible, incredible thing, because that's what we need more of in order to make this really something that's not what people deem as a fad, but actually something that has legs and will sustain for not only our lives, but our children and grandchildren's lives.
Right, absolutely. And I love what you guys do over at ketogenic.com. I mean, you're huge educators over there. If you haven't checked out the website, ketogenic.com, you definitely want to. The Ketogenic Bible, Dr. Ryan Lowry, along with Dr. Jacob Wilson, were the authors of that incredible book. It's a great resource place to start as well. It's something that I recommend to everybody. If they're just like, what can you tell me? How do I do a ketogenic diet? I'm like, here, read this and then we'll talk. So it's been really helpful. So thank you from a personal level. But we have some big news today. And
we do.
I'm so excited because we've been talking about this for a while. Do you want to make the big announcement? First of all, I want to say I cannot thank ketogenic.com and you guys enough for how supportive since the very beginning. I mean, remember when we had like the first meeting, which was the conference on nutritional ketosis and metabolic therapeutics, you guys were there and have always been supportive of what we're trying to do in building this educational platform. So we could not be more excited to be partnered in such a special way for 2020. Do you want to make the big announcement and tell everybody what we've got going on?
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, it's been an honor. Like, we truly appreciate everything Metabolic Health Summit and you guys are doing, because it's really what we need, and really what our mission at ketogenic.com is to bring together this community and similarly highlight the people who are doing things the right way, who are going out there, who are doing science, who are educating people and making it so it's not just a fad, it's something that they're actually educated on. And so together we've kind of created this huge event that's going to be happening at the Metabolic Health Summit, and that's going to be the Keto Awards, which is amazing.
I wish I had that emoji that like fires off confetti. Yeah.
Right, and it's the first time, because they're like, people see it with like the Grammys, you see it like all over in a lot of these areas, but there's so much good going on in the ketogenic space, and we want to highlight those people, and I think it's rightfully so that these people deserve the attention. They deserve the credibility for saying, you know what, thank you for doing what you're doing, and allow them to have that platform to go, you know what, here's how we can inspire future people to do science and get the education out there. And so we're going to be having a lot going on. We have giveaways that I'm sure you can talk about, but giveaways and really like different tiers. There's 5 different categories that you can nominate people for to allow them to be recognized at the event, and recognized not only by Metabolic Health Summit with ketogenic.com, and really lifted as a huge influence, a huge person that's educating in the ketogenic space.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's really meaningful to us, and I know you guys too, just because, you know, like I mentioned before, we came from this place where obviously the ketogenic diet has been around for 100 years, just about, in epilepsy, but now it's really becoming part of the mainstream conversation. But before, when you and I were sort of first talking about all this, we were sort of like the weirdos out there in the world. There was a lot of science going on, but it really took a lot of effort, and these people that are in the community that we're going to be highlighting to do this work to get it to where it is today and to continue to push it forward. So that's why it's so special, because it wouldn't be possible to get this message out without these people. And they're a huge source of education, inspiration, not only to Metabolic Health Summit, but I know you guys too. And so we have 5 categories. The nominations have started on the ketogenic.com website. It's ketogenic.com/keto-awards. I think I got that right. And if you head on over there, you can submit your nominations. But I want to mention that before you go and do that, check out the ketogenic.com IG Facebook page, because you can enter into our giveaway. We're doing sort of a celebratory giveaway this week that wraps up next week, of 2 tickets to our gala dinner, as well as some really great gift certificates. So the grand prize winner will get 2 tickets to our MHS gala dinner, a $50 gift certificate to ketogenic.com, and then we have 2 other winners that will also receive a ketogenic.com gift certificate. And the way you enter is through ketogenic.com's post. We've also made a post as well, so you can find information there. But you essentially like the post, you comment on it, tag your friends, and then you want to head on over to ketogenic.com's website and enter in your nominations now through October 31st. So those top 5 categories that we're asking you to nominate people for are top keto book, top keto educator, top keto researcher, top keto podcast, and then make positivity louder. And what you're going to do is take a screenshot of you actually entering into those nominations, posting that on IG or Facebook, but you can head on over to either one of our pages to get the details. But why don't we kick it off with just a brief description of each of those categories, Ryan? And I want to start with one that's, I know, near and dear to your heart, make positivity louder. And then we can kind of go through each of them.
Yeah, so I mean, like we've said, there's a bunch of people who are doing incredible things in the keto space, people who have overcome some huge hurdles, trials and tribulations that seem insurmountable, but somehow they come out on the other end. And really just want to highlight someone who's in the space that's doing things for the better, that's making this space better because they're in it, and really bringing forward that positive message and allowing them to continue to inspire other people. And there's so many people just off the top of my mind that I can think of that would perfectly fit this, but anyone that you know that's helping carry forward that message and really making a difference in making positivity louder and overcoming, and whatever that they've overcome, that trial and tribulation, nominate them and recognize them for that.
Yeah, that's awesome, because I mean that's what makes our world go around, is positivity, positive thinking, doing good deeds for other people. It's where it's at. So we also have top keto book. So this can include something that's science-based, a recipe book, story of transformation, you name it, top keto book, top keto educator, which is a category that includes everything from say a teacher to, you know, a dietitian who goes and teaches at hospitals, to an influencer who maybe does a really good job at sharing the science. So that's a really broad category. Top keto podcast. There are so many awesome podcasts that are popping up. It's really, I don't know how people are going to choose on this one because there's so many, including yours. But we have that category because it's such a powerful means of communication and education. And top keto researcher. I mean, if you take a look at what's happening around the world right now in terms of research with the ketogenic diet. You know, a lot of people think of keto when it comes to weight loss, but it's way beyond that. I mean, especially when it comes to brain health. I think that's a really, personally, I find that a really fascinating, you know, topic of research. And so that's another one of our categories. And then, as Ryan said, making positivity louder. And then the winner of each of those categories. Do you want to mention what we're going to be giving the winners of each of those categories?
Yeah, so it's incredible. So we basically put together a package for them where they can get a stipend to go to the event and a donation to the charity of their choice, whatever that charity may be, really to allow them. Because, you know, one of my mentors early on told me, he said, listen, success without fulfillment's the ultimate failure, and like there's nothing more fulfilling than being able to give back. And I think it's a huge attribute that these people have done incredible things. The community recognizes them for that, and now they can pay that forward and help inspire more people on top of what they're already doing. So there's going to be a lot of charitable contributions because of this, and we're just honored to be a part of it.
We're so excited as well. And of course, category winners will also have a ticket along with a ticket for their guest to come and attend the MHS Gala dinner, which is held during Metabolic Health Summit 2020. I'm so excited. We're kicking this off.
It's great. I'm super excited. I mean, this literally, I still have people not only from the US, but all around the world who are talking about coming to this, and now to even have this announcement on top of it, I think it's going to make it that much more exciting to recognize the people in this community that are just doing incredible things and support them for doing so.
Absolutely. We could not agree more. And thank you guys for your support, and excited to kick this off. You can go to ketogenic.com/keto-awards to cast your nominees. I do it now between now and October 31st. Then we're going to be picking some top 5 contenders from there. And you can go to metabolichealthsummit.com if you want to learn about what this conference is all about. So Ryan, I will see you very soon. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys soon. Bye.